Hi, I'm Foxozomos, and a few weeks ago I made a video where I explained all the SMG4 lore, and in the video I said this. I'm really sorry for oversimplifying this arc so much. If you're an SMG4 fan, then you probably know I really oversimplified this arc. So if you guys want, I can make another video like this explaining the anime arc and Meggy's movie in full detail. Wow! Alright, you know what? Not only am I gonna explain the anime arc and Meggy's movie in full detail, I'm also gonna explain Meggy's show, Sunset Paradise. If you're not familiar with SMG4, I suggest you go watch this video. The link is in the description. Oh, and one more thing. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers, and I'm almost at 2,000, and that's just crazy. So really, thank you all. And to celebrate, I've got some champagne here. It's not real champagne though, it's alcohol free, it doesn't have any alcohol, it's for kids. So yeah, thank you. The anime arc started on March 16th, 2019 and is the third arc SMG4 made. Bob, Boopkins and Mario want to have an anime battle to see who is the biggest anime fan. They start battling, but they take things too far and accidentally destroy Princess Peach's castle. Peach gets really mad, and since she's the leader of the Mushroom Kingdom, she can do anything she wants. So she bans anime and starts the Anime Secret Service, or AS for short. SMG4 for some reason joins the AS. Bob and Boopkins are very sad since they both love anime, so they start working for the anime cartel, which is smuggling anime into the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario also joins them because, you know, Mario's gotta be included in everything. The leader of the anime cartel is Francis, and he gave Bob, Boopkins and Mario a bunch of anime they need to sell. But unfortunately, SMG4 and AS arrive and burn all the anime. So now SMG4, Boopkins, Bob and Mario owe Francis a bunch of money they don't have, so they have to work for him. Mario needs to sell lemonade to earn money, while SMG4, Bob and Boopkins are going to Japan. Because anime is banned, Psycho can't live in the Mushroom Kingdom anymore, so she goes to Japan. Francis has a big crush on Psycho, so he wants to make sure she gets to Japan safe. So he tells SMG4, Bob and Boopkins to go with her to make sure she's safe. When they arrive, they go to the anime town where they find Axel. Axel is a new character, and he's an anime artist. He has a special pen called Inkweaver that can bring anime characters to life, but only for a few minutes. Boopkins manages to talk to him and tells him that anime is banned in the Mushroom Kingdom and that they need Axel's help to unban it. Axel feels bad for Psycho, so he agrees. When they arrive back in the Mushroom Kingdom's airport, they take a bus to Peach's new castle. On the way, they bump into a car. Out of the car came Meggy, Tari, Luigi and Mario. They were training for Splatfest until Meggy's rival, Desti, showed up and took all of their weapons. Axel, Psycho, Boopkins, SMG4 and Bob decided to help Meggy. With Axel's help, they kick Desti's ass
and take back their weapons.
Axel asks Meggy for her ink because he needs Inkling ink for his Inkweaver. She gives Axel her ink, and now Inkweaver is charged up to 50%, so now Axel's pen can make better anime characters. Axel shows Peach how beautiful anime is. Princess Peach is now in love with anime and unbans it instantly. A few weeks pass and it's time for Splatfest. But Meggy didn't show up, so Tari, Luigi and Mario replace Meggy with Bob. They have to play against Team Octopus, which is Desti's team. Desti is really pissed because she wanted to beat Meggy. Team Octopus win and everybody starts looking for Meggy. Desti decides to help them find Meggy so she can kick her ass. Everybody goes to Meggy's house to see if she overslept, but they find out that she was kidnapped. Boopkins found an anime DVD, so half the group think it's Axel because he needs Inkling ink and he likes anime, but the other half think it's someone else. Meggy isn't the only Inkling that was kidnapped. The whole Inkopolis is empty. Eventually, everyone agrees it was Axel who kidnapped Meggy, and they also find a map which leads to Anime Island. So the group asks former AS agents Swag and Chris for weapons and the boat. They agree, and the group sail to Anime Island with their boat. Desti gets captured, but manages to save Meggy and finds Axel locked up. They break him out of his prison cell, but then Francis comes and locks them up again. Francis stole Axel's Inkweaver and kidnapped all the Inklings to charge Inkweaver to 100% and make his own anime island full of waifus. Then the boat arrives and everybody starts attacking Francis, but he summons a Sephiroth and kills Desti. Before she died, she told Meggy she better win Splatfest. Then everybody gets surrounded, but luckily Bob, Swag and Chris come with the tank and save everyone. But now Francis has Inkweaver charged up to 100% and summons Goku. Sorry distracts Goku while Axel steals Inkweaver from Francis. But he used up all the ink, so the only way Axel can get ink is to get it from Meggy. So he turns on the suck machine. The machine hurts Meggy so bad it explodes, so Meggy might be dead. But now, Axel has Inkweaver charged up to 100%, and since he's Inkweaver's true master, he can summon an even stronger god. The two gods fight, and Goku realizes that Shaggy is too strong, so he self-destructs. Axel asks Shaggy to get Meggy, and he does, but she's different now. The machine turned her into a human. She still has her Inkling voice though.
Hello, Bob here. Foxus almost forgot to tell you what happened to Francis, so I will tell you. Before everybody ran back to the ship, Seiko put Francis in a torture machine. Don't forget to follow me on all social media. Ouch. What? I'm just trying to get some bit.
Meggy's Destiny was made in February 2020 and is the first movie SMG4 made. Tomorrow is the last Splatfest. Meggy has been training her whole life to win Splatfest, and now is her last chance. But as a human, she can't swim in paint anymore. You see, Inklings can turn themselves into squids and swim in paint, but Meggy can't do that anymore since she's a human. So Dr. Egad invented an Ink Boy. Now Luigi, Mario, Tori and Meggy can swim in paint just like Inklings, but Meggy gets mad and tells Dr. Egad she doesn't need an Ink Boy. Everyone tries to convince her to use it, but Meggy is stubborn and doesn't use it. It's finally Splatfest, but since it's the last one, it's a little different. There are more teams competing and there are more rounds. The first round is an obstacle course. Before round 1 starts, the team Killer Inc. start bullying Meggy and her team for being humans. Meggy barely beats the obstacle course without an Inkling. The next day is round 2, and this time, whoever kills the most Squidwards wins and can go to the third and last round. Meggy's team got really close to winning, but they still lost to the Ink Brigade. Meggy failed, and she can never try again. Mario thinks that the Ink Brigade were cheating, so at night he goes back to the arena and finds a Squidward launcher that the Ink Brigade used to quickly get Squidwards. So they got disqualified, and since Meggy's team was second, she's in the finale. She can win Splatfest. Axel convinces Meggy to use the Ink Boy, so now she can swim in paint like every other Inkling. The next day is round 3. Splatfest will end the way it started. Turf War. The team that covers the most land in ink in 3 minutes win. Meggy's team have to compete against Killer Inc., the guys that bullied her in round 1. Meggy's team win, so Meggy throws a party at her house. Meggy has fulfilled Dusty's death wish and made her dreams a reality. After Meggy wins Splatfest, she leaves Inkopolis and moves into the Mushroom Kingdom. After a few weeks, the YouTube arc starts, and at the end of the arc, SMG3 changes Meggy's voice to human with a magic remote. Meggy doesn't know what to do now that she won Splatfest, so to figure things out, she goes on a vacation to Port Aurora. Her vacation is a show called Sunset Paradise. Sunset Paradise was made in 2021 and is the second animated show SMG4 made. Meggy left for vacation at the start of the Genesis arc and came back after 10 weeks. When she arrives at Port Aurora, she meets the town's deputy, Ori. He's the only law enforcement in town. Meggy wants to buy some ice cream, so she goes to the ice cream shop where she finds a bunch of weird potato dudes destroying everything. Then Ori comes and tries to stop them, but they start beating him up, so Meggy saves him, but the potato dudes ran away with Meggy's suitcase. And since Meggy's hotel reservation was in the suitcase, she has nowhere to go, so Ori invites her to his house and she sleeps there. The next day, Meggy and Ori go after the potato dudes and capture them in a vacuum cleaner. Then a cat burglar comes out of nowhere and takes Meggy's suitcase. The cat burglar is Whisk. She is deadly, but very shy. She works for this guy named Benedict. Every time she goes outside, she wears a mask. But if she loses her mask, she gets really shy and runs away. But when she has her mask on, she is really deadly. Meggy sneaks into Whisk's hotel room only to find her suitcase is empty because Whisk took everything. The next day, Whisk calls Meggy and makes a deal with her. Meggy can get her stuff back if she helps Whisk with a heist. Meggy helps her, and after the heist, Meggy gets her stuff back. Then Ori comes and puts Whisk in his jail, just like the potato dudes. Look! It's the Funky Force! They're crime-fighting dancers and they came to Port Aurora to find a new dance member for their team. Ori loves the Funky Force. He has all their limited edition merch and he knows everything about them. So Ori goes to audition with Meggy, but the Funky Force doesn't like Ori. They like Meggy. Meggy says the only way she will dance with them is if Ori can come with her. The Funky Force agree and take Meggy and Ori to their preparation room. Ori sneaks up on the Funky Force and hears them talking about killing the mayor and brainwashing Meggy. Ori quickly runs back to the preparation room and tells Meggy that the Funky Force is evil. Meggy thinks that Ori is just jealous and doesn't believe him. Ori runs home and burns all his Funky Force merch. The Funky Force brainwash Meggy into thinking that Ori and the mayor are evil. Meggy attacks Ori, but Ori manages to unbrainwash her. But the Funky Force convinced the whole town that Meggy and Ori are evil, so now everybody hates them. Meggy and Ori run home, but then Benedict, the boss of the Potatoes, Whisk, and Funky Force breaks into Ori's home and frees Whisk and the Potatoes. 100 years ago, Benedict was a powerful man and the leader of a criminal organization, and he is the one that killed Ori's grandpa, who I'm just gonna call Bori. Just before Bori died, he cursed Benedict with the egg curse, which turned him into an egg. Every 100 years on Port Aurora, the Phoenix Festival happens. During the festival, a new Phoenix egg will be made on the lighthouse. Benedict wants the Phoenix egg because with it, he can stop being an egg and become immortal, which is kinda stupid if you ask me. I mean, I definitely wouldn't want to live forever. What if the whole universe dies and you're the only thing that will ever exist? You will be bored forever! Benedict goes to the lighthouse and waits for the Phoenix egg, but luckily Meggy and Ori are also in the lighthouse and they start fighting. Benedict beats the crap out of Ori and kills him. Then Whisk comes, so Meggy takes her mask and Whisk runs away. Then Meggy yoinks the Phoenix egg from Benedict and uses it to revive Ori. Meggy and Ori start beating up Benedict's UFO machine until it explodes. Okay, I'm not sure if Benedict is actually dead because before he died, he said something about an emergency eject and then he started laughing and then the explosion happened, so I'm really not sure if he's really dead. Meggy and Ori relax on the beach for a little bit and after a few hours, Meggy's boat has arrived and she's back in the Mushroom Kingdom. SMG3 was introduced in 2011. Back then, he didn't have a voice actor, he was only used when Luke needed a villain for a video. He had a very small fandom, but that changed in 2020 when the YouTube arc started. He got a voice actor, James Bailey, who is an editor for Hobo Bros and SMG4. After the arc, he was sent into the internet graveyard, but he was brought back for the cosmology lore. During the Genesis arc, SMG3 went through a lot of character development and stopped hating SMG4. SMG3's fame skyrocketed. He was more famous than ever and he even became a fan favorite. And that's SMG3's inevitable fame explained. If anyone ever has any video suggestions or ideas, please leave them down in the comment section. I'm always open to suggestions. And that's everything you need to know about Meggy, I guess. My next video will probably be about Meta Runner or something else. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and goodbye. Oh my god, look! There's a new arc! And Meta Runner Season 3 is coming out!